Hello, kindergartners. All right, I am out here once again by the campfire. The campfire is going pretty good now. Hopefully, it'll get me warmed up because it's a little chilly out here. I'm not going to lie. All right, but that's what fall is all about. I am going to read you my second favorite Halloween story today. This happens to be my same little pumpkin that I have sitting there, and I'm going to read you the story called The Candy Witch. And there she is. Ooh, she's a candy witch. I wonder what she does. I thought this one would be perfect to read to you right before you go trick or treating. All right, here we go. The Candy Witch. I'll show you a picture of her. She's super cute. Isn't she cute? I'll go closer. I think so. Okay. Maggie the Witch lived on a hill near the town of Chester. Everyone in her family liked to cast good spells for people. That is so nice of them. And there she is. Mama Witch flew around turning garbage into fruit trees. Brother John changed pillows into purring cats. Papa Warlock liked giving bald men hair. Oh, you can see my dog Trixie hiking behind me. Look at that. Oh, those are nice things to do. Oh, I hope you don't have too many pillows in your house so you get too many cats. That might be trouble, but I think she would stop. Maggie liked sticking candy into people's pockets. She liked filling empty refrigerators with food. Oh, she is such a nice girl. Oh no. But no one in her family noticed the things she did. And sometimes, because she was so little, no one noticed her at all. Oh, look at that. All those people have extra candy, and no one even noticed that Maggie did it. One night at dinner, Mama Witch said, Maggie, when are you going to start doing good deeds like the rest of us? What? She does do good deeds. I do good deeds, said Maggie. You just don't pay attention. What a thing to say, said Papa Warlock. Why, of course we pay attention. But that night, when Maggie made David Jennings' flowers bloom, no one noticed. She made all those pretty flowers bloom and no one even noticed. Her mother was singing in the shower. Her father was busy mixing a potion, and her brother was reading a book of magic. Nuts, said Maggie. If no one notices when I do something good, I'll have to try something else. Uh-oh, what is she going to do? See, everyone was really busy and they didn't notice her. You can't believe what she does. What do you think she does? We'll find out. She waited until the morning of Halloween. Then she flew to Ellen Perkins' house and cast a spell. Ellen turned on the bathroom faucets and lizards tumbled out everywhere. Oh my! I do not want to brush my teeth with lizards coming out of the faucet. That would not be good. That's a lot of lizards, too. That would be yucky in my house. Maggie flew to Patty Russell's house and changed a dining room chair into a blueberry pie. Patty sat down on the pie. Then her mother found a frog in her pocket, and her father's hair turned curly. The coffee pot poured chocolate syrup, and Patty fell over a cow on her way to the school bus. Look at this. This is kind of funny. That would be terrible if you fell over a cow on your way to the school bus. Where did that cow come from? I don't know. It must have been Maggie. Maggie followed the, not Mag. Oh, yes, it was Maggie. Maggie followed the bus. When she got to school, she sat on the roof, thinking of more mischief. When Diane got up to answer a question, her books fell on the floor. When Myron came to bat during recess, an orange fell out of his ear. Look at his ear. An orange fell right out of it. That would be weird, but maybe a healthy snack. When Eric opened up his lunchbox, this one's not good. It was full of mice. Oh, man. Something weird is going on in this town, said Eric. And everyone agreed, especially Bill, whose milk had turned into a flower. Look at all those mice in his lunchbox. And look, his milk turned into a flower. Flowers are pretty, but I think he might have been thirsty. Maggie went home. Her father was busy mixing another potion. Her mother was singing in the garden, and her brother was reading a book about outer space. Did they even notice when she did naughty things? They didn't. She was just little and they didn't notice her. Oh, rats, said Maggie. Nothing's changed. Then she had an idea for that night. What do you think she's going to do on Halloween night to cause mischief? As I read, you think about the fact if you would like this to happen to you. As it began to get dark, the children gathered in groups to go trick or treating. That's a fun thing to do. They were dressed as skeletons, cowboys, gypsies, witches, pirates. I like all of your costumes, and I wonder what else you're going to be another year. And as they went from house to house, the candy in their trick or treat bags grew heavier and heavier. Ooh, raise your hand if you like to get a lot of trick or treat candy. I like trick or treat candy too. By the time the children got home, their bags were almost too heavy to carry. Those kids, they made a lot of candy or a good haul, I wanted to say. That's a lot of trick or treat candy. Trying to think, does everyone know what their favorite trick or treat candy is? I know what mine is. I'm going to show it to you. I have a piece right here. Maybe I'll eat it when I get done. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Mrs. Ernest's favorite. I have a second favorite. Kit Kats. My girls, when they were growing up, they used to fight over the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups because they knew Mrs. Ernest would sneak them out of their bag. I do like them. All right, let's keep reading. Oh, you can't believe what Maggie did. Sharon Ripley was lugging hers up the stairs when, poof, it disappeared. Her brother Philip was putting his under his bed when it, poof, disappeared. Oh no. Patty Russell was showing her candy to her mother when suddenly, poof, it was gone. David Jennings had just spilled his out all over the floor. As he went to pick it up, poof, it turned to air. What do you do with your trick-or-treat candy? Do you pour it all out on the floor and sort it out? That's what I did when I was a little girl. Do you show it to your mom? That's what my girls did. I liked that. Or did you try to hide it under your bed? Probably not the best choice. Don't do that. Maybe those mice from that lunchbox will try to come and get it. Well, the next morning at school, everyone in school was talking about the missing trick-or-treat bags. Not a single child in town still had one. Ellen Perkins was angry. David Jennings and some of his friends were crying. There they are. They're all talking about the missing candy. They can't believe it. Some of the kids are even crying because their candy was gone. They did all that hard work and they couldn't find it. On the roof of the principal's house next door, Maggie sat with all the candy. I wonder if our principal lives next door. 173 trick-or-treat bags full of candy. But then she noticed David Jennings crying in the schoolyard, and Diane Hollander and Sammy Bow. Maggie began to cry too. Her sobs grew louder and louder. Didn't make her feel very good, did it? She didn't like that she took all their candy, and now she feels really, really sad looking at all of the children that she made sad. So she's just sitting there looking at them, and they feel sad, and she feels sad. It didn't make her happy, did it? Suddenly, Mama Witch and Papa Warlock and Brother John appeared. "What's the matter, Maggie?" asked Mama Witch. "Oh, Mama," said Maggie, "I wanted to make you notice me, and instead, I've made all the children unhappy." Papa Warlock took her in his arms, and Maggie told the story of her day's mischief and the missing trick-or-treat bags. When she was through, Papa Warlock and Mama Witch and Brother John kissed her and said they were very sorry. "And we'll try and do better in the future," said Papa Warlock. They felt bad too because they didn't notice her. And when you're not noticed and you feel sad about it, instead of doing something mean to have someone notice you, you just need to tell your mom and dad again, or your brother or your sister. We have to use our words to say, I'm not very happy about what you're doing. And maybe, would you mind noticing that I did this? That would work. Well, let's see if Maggie resolves the situation or makes it better. But what can I do for the children? But what can we do for the children? Asked Brother John. Maggie smiled. I know, she said. As the children got ready to leave school that afternoon, there was a lot of noise in the yard. A large sign was stuck on the lawn. The sign said, here's a picture of the sign. It says, Come to the Candy Festival right now, Town Square, Maggie the Witch. And the kids said, Now we know who stole the trick-or-treat bag, said Ellen Perkins. But guess what? All the children are running to the town square. They want to go get that candy, don't they? You can't believe the candy that she has there. It looks so yummy. The children all raced off to the town square. The fountains were spouting lemonade. They were overflowing with Hershey Kisses, candy apples, M&Ms. Oh, I like M&Ms too. Peppermints, caramels, jelly beans, and lemon drops. Look at that. That looks like a super fun candy party, doesn't it? We go a little bit closer. That looks super cool. Lemonade in the fountain. That looks like a fun party. Over on the town hall roof, Papa Warlock said, What a terrific party, Maggie. And Mama Witch added, The fudge was awfully good. Brother John would have said something too, but he had eaten a lot of caramels and was fast asleep. And there they are. And there are all the children at the town hall having a party, or the town square. Doesn't that look like fun? Maggie's not done though. Maggie flew over her brother and cast one more spell that night. When Brother John woke up, he'd find candy in his pockets. So she does do nice things after all, doesn't she? Okay, I wondered if you thought about that. Just think, if you go trick-or-treating and you have all that candy and it, poof, disappears. That wouldn't be good, would it? All right, have fun trick-or-treating. I hope your bag overflows with candy. And don't forget, share some of that candy with your mom and your dad and your brother and your sister if they don't get as much as you maybe. All righty? Okay, bye!